Hi, I'm Daryl from the North Carroll Branch Library, and welcome to What to Read Wednesday. Now, These Silent Woods by Kimi Cunningham Grant was a novel that I read last fall, and wow, was I blown away. Ever since I read the book, which was published in November of last year, I have been telling everyone about it. Published by Minotaur Books, which is an imprint of Macmillan, These Silent Woods had a lot of advance buzz and has been receiving accolades from reviewers and fans alike ever since it hit the shelves. Now, listen to how the publisher describes this book. A father and daughter living in the remote Appalachian Mountains must reckon with the ghosts of their past in Kimi Cunningham Grant's mesmerizing novel of suspense. No electricity, no family, no connection to the outside world. Now, for 8 years, Cooper and his young daughter Finch have lived in isolation in a remote cabin in the northern Appalachian woods. And that's exactly the way Cooper wants it, because he's got a lot to hide. Finch has been raised on the books that have been filling the cabin shelves and the beautiful but brutal code of life in the wilderness. Finch is starting to push back against that sheltered life that Cooper has created for her, though. But he is still haunted by the painful truth of what got them there in the first place. Now, the only people who know they exist are a local mysterious hermit and Cooper's old friend Jake, who visits each winter to bring them food and supplies. But this year, Jake doesn't show up, setting off an irreversible chain of events that reveals just how precarious their situation is. Suddenly, the boundaries of their safe haven have blurred, and when a stranger wanders into the woods, Finch's growing obsession with her could put them all in danger. After a shocking disappearance threatens to upend the only life that Finch has ever known, Cooper is forced to decide whether to keep hiding or finally face the sins of his past. The book is vividly atmospheric and masterfully tense. These Silent Woods is a poignant story of survival, sacrifice, and how far a father will go when faced with losing it all. This book really lived up to its advance buzz it was generating. Listen to some of the praise These Silent Woods has received since being published. Country Living calls it your next must read. Shelf Awareness says These Silent Woods is an emotional story that gains heart-pounding suspense when the outside world intrudes. Best-selling author of the book The Hush, John Hart, describes it as gorgeously written, taut, and compelling. Jess Montgomery, author of The Hollows, says Grant's atmospheric novel masterfully ratchets the quietest of tense moments into powerful suspense. Now, these reviewers are spot on. Others have described the book as an evocative novel of suspense, observant to the core, beautifully rendered tale of guilt and grace. Many also refer to These Silent Woods as being filled with evocative prose, nuanced characters, and an undercurrent of quiet tension. I couldn't agree more. In my opinion, the quiet, isolated setting plays such an essential role in this novel that one could say it becomes the most important character in the book. Grant uses words to masterfully paint the vivid scenery throughout the entire novel, much like a cinematographer creates beauty for the big screen. These Silent Woods by Kimi Cunningham Grant is available from CCPL in both book and audiobook formats. Reserve your copy today and start reading. But I suggest reading it while wearing a scarf. Even if you wait till summer, I expect the cold, isolated setting, combined with the compelling atmospheric story, it will give you the chills. Now, until next time, stay safe, keep reading, and keep learning. Thank you.